welcome back to our channel. So today I'm doing a story time, one that I never thought in a million years that I would be making. But as some of you may know, I am a widow and I lost my husband 2 years ago. As I could finally talk about this now. But for the past 2 years I've been like just blank. Just mourning my husband. And sorry guys, and I'm going to apologize now for being all over the place, and I hope this lighting is not so bad. But my toddler is sleeping and I just decided to do the video for you guys so you guys can know my story, know a little more about us and about me and the kids and why it's just us. So I'm finally gathered enough courage and strength to do this video. Thinking about him, just because I'm also wearing his wedding band. I'll show you guys. I wear it, I take it off a lot just so I can protect it from here's the ring. It's my mother-in-law sent it to me. In a prior video I mentioned that I am from Honduras, but originally from an island there off the coast of Honduras, so I'm still Honduran, and my first language is English and my second is Spanish. My husband is also from that island and was born and raised there, and that's how I met him, and we fell in love with each other, and we have 3 kids together. My kids you guys see in the videos, and our little toddler looks just like him. But yeah, so we've been married since I was 19 and he was 21, going on 22. And we've dated for 2 years and got married, had my daughter, then my son, and now my littlest. So we've been married for over 16, going on 17 years. So we've had our ups and downs, like every married couple that I know, that regular stuff. But so fast forward to the day he died. So I want to talk a little bit about how he was. Like, he was just a person that loved life. He loved his kids dearly. He loved his family. He loved me. We loved each other very much. I miss those long conversations we used to have, 3 hours or more sometimes. Like I said, guys, we had our ups and downs, but one thing I can say, we loved each other. We loved each other so much. Like, I never thought of, I never thought I'd have to do life without him. It's just hard living without him. My kids. And that's a story for another day, a whole other video. My daughter wants to tell her story about how she losing her dad as well. I thought I could be so strong for the video, but it's just so hard. So my husband loved life. He was a happy person. He just was a happy person. He loved life. He had so many friends. He was a welder. I will be inserting pictures throughout the video. Like I said, guys, this might be a little bit long. I apologize. And I apologize if I'm all over the place. So that day I was working. I was in an office, and I was pregnant with my son Legend, the baby, and so I had to be going to the bathroom frequently because I was feeling sick, and everybody there, we got along so well, so they understood that I had to get up and go to the bathroom. A lot of different co-workers, they would sit, they would eat, and sometimes their food, the smell and everything would make me sick. So I have to rewind a little bit. So 1 week before my husband passed, I was already like almost halfway through my, please forgive me guys, exact dates I won't remember right now. So I had lots of uncomfortness, and just 1 week before he passed, I was just like waking up every night, just tossing and turning, and then I would get up and then I would start to cry and just weeping and crying and weeping. And I want to say like 3 months before that, I had a dream with my husband that he had passed, and this wasn't the first dream. It's just like that would have been the third dream that I had with him, that I dreamed with him passing. And he would, when I tell him, he would be like, oh, well, we all gotta go. And he had such a, way of thinking, and I would be like worried. But I know that we all have to go. He just beat us to it, went ahead of us. Also, he, where we live now, he would travel from where we live to where his mom lives. She lives in New York. So he was over there. He was there for work. So when he passed over there. Yeah. That was, losing my husband, guys, was the hardest thing that I've had to go through. I've had my big brother pass, and so I've witnessed loss before. I've had a brother-in-law, a grandpa, grandparents, my grandpas, just wanting to see us. We had seen each other like weeks before. We had a great time. The kids, they missed him so much. We was gonna eventually move back down there. We had plans to move back down there. We lived there prior for a few months, I would say. But then we ended up moving because of his work and just, you know, but then he also ended up having to go back to New York because of work. This is a video. Family. Are you guys happy? So we're gonna watch this when you're feeling sad and we're away from daddy. Give daddy a kiss. Ariana, give daddy a kiss.
Getting a kiss.
A link to a song in Spanish. Yo te extrañaré. I'm going to miss you. And so that day around 11 o'clock, I got a call. And so that call was his mom. So she called me, and I had missed her call because when you get to work, you put your stuff down and your phones are on, it's either on silence or off till lunchtime. So it wasn't quite lunchtime yet, but for me, they knew I had kids in school, so they allowed me to take a call if I needed to. So she was calling me to find out if I had spoken to her son yet, which was my husband, if I had heard from him yet that day. And I told her no, I hadn't heard from him. We talked for a few minutes, and then I went back to the office, walked all the way back to the office, and I got there, and then I heard my phone ringing again, the vibrating, and I'm like, oh, it was a call from my brother-in-law, and I said, it was kind of strange because I feel like we had not so long talked. But then I was like, so my mom-in-law called, and then now he's calling. So I just was like feeling like I got a feeling all over my body, like I can't even explain it. Like I felt something just come over me. And I just had this bad feeling, like I felt like something's wrong. When he said, did anybody call you yet? When he said those words to me, like, did anybody told you something yet? I said no, nobody. You know, if someone had called me, and I said no, and he said my brother passed away. And I just fell to the floor and I started weeping, and so we were crying. And I told him I needed to call his mom. I told him, can I call him right back? So I hung up with him and I called his mom because I know she was at home. She had just called me before he did. So I called his mom and I said everybody calls her mama, and I said, Edwin called me. Is it true what he said? And she was crying. And she said, yes, darling, yes. And so I started screaming in the bathroom. And then we hung up. So they told my supervisor what had happened, and so she told me that so many people came. It was a big office, so there was lots of people. So many people came because everybody liked me. I would take fresh breads, and everybody loved my food. I would cook sometimes, take stuff and share, so they all knew the pregnant lady. And so sorry guys. Yeah, so I fast forward to me going. So they let me leave, and then I went on to get my kids from school. And so that was another hard time, because so I went to get this guy. So fast forward to me getting my kids. So I go to pick up my kids, and I have to let them know. And I'm sobbing on my way. And just crying and just thinking, how am I going to live now without my husband? How am I going to have this baby without his dad? But I thank God that I'm a Christian, and I'm a strong person. My daughter, she came down first, and she's like, "Mom, you've been crying." I said, "Yeah, I've been crying." She said, "What's wrong?" And I said, so I said, "I've been wondering, why did I get him so early from school?" Mind you, it wasn't even noon time yet. I mean, it was noon time by the time I got them, but it was around 11 o'clock when, I got the calls and everything. So they were excited, but they were excited that I had came to get them. But then they were still wondering why. So I sat them down. I told them that I loved them. I told them that their dad loved them. And they said, "Oh yeah, oh Mom, that's what it is. Where's Daddy?" It's Daddy, because he was a man that he loved surprising us. He would tell me, "Babe, I'm coming on this day," and he would always show up before. He loved, and so the kids was used to that, used to him, used to a surprise being their dad. So my son started saying, "Mom, oh, that's the surprise. That's why you got us early." And inside I was just like, oh, I wish I just wish that that was the surprise, and that their dad was hiding and he was going to come out. That was not the case. But so I sat them down and I told them, so your dad's no longer with us. And so my daughter was like, what? Mom, he got a new girlfriend. He's gone from us. We're not gonna be a family. And I said, no, I don't mean it. I don't mean it that way. And so I said, like, your dad is in heaven. Your dad's in heaven now. And so my daughter, she just fell to the floor. I want to say she was 8 at the time. And so she fell to the ground. My brother was like, what? Who, what? Dad, what? And I said, yeah, your dad is in heaven. He passed away. And I said, yeah, he passed away. My son started to say, my daughter just sat there on the floor crying. So I hugged him and I told him I love him, and that we were going to, then they wanted to see him. So my son was saying he wanted to go see his dad. That wasn't true. Sorry guys. Anyways, I will be updating you guys on everything. So, you know, so I told the kids that it was gonna go down. We were still in school and about to finish, so I know the whole funeral arrangements and all that. It's going to take time, so I explained them a little bit, but so guys, this will have to be a part 2. Losing a loved one is not easy. Losing your soulmate, your life partner. Like, guys, I don't wish it on anybody. I know we all have to pass one day, but it's just hard, you know. It's a hard thing. I know it's hard. Losing my big brother, like I said, was hard. Extremely hard. I miss him till this day. Love him so much. My sister as well, love her so much. Miss them. My grandparents, you know, was when I was littler, but I've experienced loss. But this loss has been the hardest. But I'm still holding on, still trusting in Jesus. He's the only one that can give you comfort and give you peace and strength. You know, I will be seeing you guys soon. I will update you with God's real life. And I'm sorry for getting so emotional. I thought I could keep it together for the video. I know, you know, it can be a lot. But anyways, anyways, guys, again, I hope you guys could, the lighting, it's not so horrible in here. But so it's just, I won't be inserting pictures. It's here and there, and somewhere up there, like maybe over there, like up there, in the video of my husband, so you guys can see a picture of him. Yeah, it's something. I have my bad days still, my good days. I got so many memories and so many videos of my husband. He was an amazing man, an amazing father. I will only speak good of him. He is just our hero, looking down on us. He was a hard worker. He loved life. He just went to sleep one night and just didn't wake up. He had, just an enlarged heart. I won't say too much, but I'm living for my kids and living to take care of them now. They just got me. I'm mom and dad. So guys, this was a long one, but I hope you guys, like I say, I know that this is for all of us, but it's still hard when it happens, so for me, it's not goodbye, it's I'll see you later. And nothing will erase the love and all the memories we made together. I will cherish and hold so dear to my heart for my husband. I love y'all. Put God first. And I hope you guys have a great day. Love y'all. See you guys soon. God's for life. Bye bye.